Let's make my launch model PlayStation 5 into the limited edition Spider-Man 2 one. What I have here are the plates that can go onto the PlayStation 5. So rather than buying a whole new console, you can just buy the plates and add them onto your existing console to make it into one of these limited editions. So let's unbox these. We start with the sticky tab on top, which is stickier than I anticipated it would be. And lie this down, pull this lid, and as with most other PlayStation things recently, let gravity do the work. How do I then get into this? Looks like it might be an open from the side type deal. It is indeed. And then it should just be a slide out. So each plate is wrapped individually. This is for the disc drive version because that's the version of the PlayStation I've got. So we're going to do the disc side first. Oh, that is neat. That is really nice. Just the plain black with the spider logo towards the bottom of it. That's really nice. That is. It's slightly different texture than the main PlayStation, I feel, but that's pretty, that side. So we're now going to go for the flat side. Oh, so you can already see inside that this is quite different to the other side. Oh yes, look at that. Give it a bit of a dust off. That is the other side of the plates. That is beautiful. The Venom symbiote screeching across, the red spider down the bottom. This looks really nice. Time to get it on. One of the beauties of the PlayStation 5 is that you can take these sides off and replace them with additional plates. So I'm going to take this base model PlayStation 5 and turn it into that limited edition Spider-Man 2 version. The only tool I'm going to need is a basic flathead screwdriver just to unscrew the base and take that off. So let's get into that. So now that we've got the base off, we need to get these sides off and then get these beautiful sides on, these lovely new plates. To do that, it should be fairly simple. It should just be a case of lying the console flat. Now, unfortunately, my microphone stopped working at this point, so I'm going to have to give you a bit of a voiceover guide as to what we're doing to take these plates off and add the new ones on. To take the side plates off, what you're going to want to do is apply some pressure in two different directions. You put one hand up by the PlayStation logo on the flat side of the console and one hand steadying on the bottom. You're going to pull up slightly on the PlayStation logo corner, very gently, not a huge amount of pressure, and then apply some downward pressure towards the bottom of the console and the side will slip off as you see here. As the console is now open, you may want to clean it. A microfiber cloth to dust around it and just take most of the dust off will be great. You can add a teeny tiny bit of product or a damp cloth just to make sure that it picks up everything. But otherwise, just get your vacuum, stick it in this little hole here, and that will suck out all of the crap from inside the filtration system. The system has been designed to be cleaned, so utilize this moment to do that. Now we're going to do the same with the other side of the console, so that same back corner, put some upwards pressure on that, lift it away from the console and move the whole side plate down towards the bottom of the console, and you will now see that both sides are off. You can now access the internal of the console, you can see the SSD with the giant heatsink that I've got. You guys probably shouldn't do that one, but we are then ready to put our new side plates on after once again giving the internals of this other side a quick dust down, vacuum and clean. And that is your PlayStation 5 without any plates on, ready to receive the new ones. So we'll start with this disk drive because that's where we finished. We take our new black side plate, Spider-Man, and you've got lugs on it that will go into all of these lug holes. All you need to do is basically line one side of it up, so the side nearest to you, which would be these three. Line it all up, then give it a slight push down and up. So you're doing the opposite process to what you were doing previously, where you were lifting and pulling that way. You're now going to push and slide that way. Gentle with a little bit of force, but gentle enough, and you'll just feel it and hear it click into place like so. We're then going to flip the console over once more. Take the final plate, line everything up again. So once more, you only really need to line the one side up. A little bit, pressure down, and slide it up towards the top of the console. As you saw, I did that with 2 thumbs and just a bit of pressure on the top of the console with my hand. But here we are, folks. We're then going to place the stand back on it. Exactly the reverse of last time. So we can just turn the console upside down, stand it up, line everything up on the bottom. Very basic screwdriver. And there you have it. One limited edition Spider-Man 2 PlayStation 5 console. Add in the DualSense controller, and that's the entire limited edition bundle set up ready to go.